Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Aven Colony in our Vanaar landing miniseries. Aven Colony is a colony simulator from Mothership Entertainment, and a public beta test is set to begin on September 7th. So of course you'll want to bear in mind that what you're about to see is a gameplay recording of a work in progress and may not be representative of the final product. Hey, we've got a new mission. What do we have here? Now you should begin farming the required ingredients for mind mold, because somehow, somewhere, somewhen, human beings decided that a substance called mind mold is something that they really want. I don't know either. So we need Entari and Xenosage. Once you have enough Entari and Xenosage, use your chemical plant to manufacture 100 mind mold. We appreciate the shipment of rice. Did you know that broccoli contains compounds that fight cancer? Naturally, it's fairly irrelevant since that ancient disease was cured a few centuries ago back on old Earth, but it's still a fun bit of trivia. Please send us 200. That is, in fact, a fun bit of trivia. So we actually are producing broccoli. How much can we spare? Not that much yet. So we're going to have to get there when we can. All right, make 100 mind mold. Entari and Xenosage. We're going to have a look around here. That's a potash deposit. Okay. See, right now our food per colonist is still just marginal. So really, what I need to do, let's have a look at what food I could probably produce a lot more of. Maybe just, you know what, broccoli. Let's go and just upgrade the broccoli greenhouse. And also, can we upgrade the? Yes, we can. We're just going to upgrade our existing buildings before we worry about building more. But we want to make sure that our food problem doesn't continue next winter. Had a bit of an issue last winter with that food issue, so we want to fight that off as much as we can. So this is Zorium. Again, it's not Zorium that we need, it's Entari and Xenosage. Where is this Entari and Xenosage you speak of? I'm going to pause the game and just look around for a second. We need Entari and Xenosage. Oh, let's take a look at employment really quick and see how that's looking. Yeah, it's interesting. There's not a lot of efficiency. We basically just need more colonists. You know, I expanded the colony quite rapidly. Let's have a look at our population, in fact. Maximum capacity is 68, so actually I need to upgrade that. Alright, so we're going to upgrade our habitat to a tier 2 habitat. Let's unpause things. And then we can build, ooh, a skyscraper. Check that out. 64 nanites to build. Requires 40 power, which we do have, and supports 60 more colonists. Look at that. I kind of want it. I'm not going to get that ambitious yet, though. I'm just going to do another habitat, and we'll do it straight across from the first one. So there's a tier 2 habitat, and I can upgrade it again. I still need to figure out what's going on with the mind mold ingredients. I have no clue how to get those ingredients. Of course, we can't import them because the resources are supposed to be native to this area. So what's the deal? Where are they? There's another pod. That's good to know. There's another pod there. Pods everywhere, but not in range of me yet. I feel like that is one of the things, but I can't click on it. So I would imagine that I have to click on it. Hang on, let's look at this one more time. Once you have enough Entari and Xenosage, use your chemical plant to manufacture 100 mind mold. So chemical plant. Interesting. So we're bringing in 5 immigrants now at once, which is nice. That's going to help us with efficiency of all of our buildings. And tell you what, let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. It looks like we can also change the occupancy. I would imagine that makes colonists less happy, though. Just a theory. Cool. All right, so now we've got 2 level 2 habitats right across from each other. Our capacity is now what? 140. Okay, we're in better shape now. But what I don't know how to do... Hang on. Services-related structures. We can build parks. That's cool. Retail center. Hospital. Air management structures. You know what? I can probably go ahead and upgrade these intake fans, just to make sure that those continue to perform their function ideally. The energy batteries I can probably upgrade as well, because we did have some power issues, or we almost had some power issues last winter. And then this definitely needs to be upgraded, but we can't afford to upgrade it because we just used most of our nanites. So it would appear that this rate of gain is maybe per game hour, because it doesn't appear to be per second. Otherwise, it would have gone up by 1 by now. If I'm just counting to 2 seconds, that should give me 1 more nanite. So maybe by game hour. Yep, that's what it is. So we've been curious throughout the series so far. When you see this, what does this represent? 0.5 per what? You know, as far as gaining nanites, and it's per game hour. All right, which makes sense. It's the most intuitive. It's the Occam's razor explanation, if you will. That old adage that the simplest explanation tends to be the right one, all things being equal. Watch Contact. It's a great movie. So that's that. We figured that out, but we still don't know. I mean, we're figuring things out about the game, but we need to complete this mission, and I have no idea where to get these elements or even how to harvest them. Hang on. I need the ingredients. Farming structures. Oh, okay. I have to... Interesting. I have to grow them. Or I can grow them. Okay, I have to enable inedible crops. Perfect. All right, that explains it. I have to farm them. So, let's see. We need, I think, let me just make absolutely sure. We need Antari and Xenosage. Perfect. All right, this makes me feel a lot better. So let's look at where those are going to grow best. Best Antari spots, anywhere really. 70% productivity if I build them there. That's pretty good. What about over here? 60%, 70%, 70%. Yeah, let's go ahead and do an Antari farm right there. No, not. Oh, okay, this is how it happened. Okay, that might be a bit of a bug. Those of you who watched the last episode know that when I built this melon farm initially, it was a rice farm, but I was thinking it was a melon farm. I had melons selected, but there's a bug being early access, so I'm sure it'll be fixed by the time you're watching this, but when you have the particular crop type selected in the overlay, when you're trying to find the best spot to put a particular item, it must default to rice. That's what seems to have happened. All right, so that's that, and then we just need Xenosage. So let's pull the overlays back up. Best Xenosage spot. This is a bit more scant. 60% productivity. Are there any with 70? All right, looks like 60 is going to be pretty good there. So right there in that corner. Oh, we're actually out of nanites. Crap. Getting too comfortable with the game, and there we go. All right, now it can connect. Perfect. don't know what that was. All right, so Xenosage is now growing. Oh, that's awesome. I thought we had to harvest it from the environment somehow, and that's what was throwing me. But we figured that out. That's excellent. As I said in the beginning of the series, I have not played through this game that much yet, so it's just a matter of discovering some of this stuff in real time and kind of investigating it, getting to the bottom of it. And I invite all of you throughout the series. This is just going to be a mini-series. I'm not going to be recording this for very long, maybe 5 episodes. If people really want to see more, I might go up to 10. But I would encourage all of you to leave comments if you have suggestions, not only for me on how to play, but bear in mind, other people are going to want to be curious about how to play too. Some people might be watching this after the beta has been released or after the game has even come out, so they'll have gameplay questions, and it is completely okay for you to share suggestions and things that can be done differently or even better. I welcome that kind of stuff on the channel. Air quality alert. All right. Show overlay. So it looks like over here I need to build additional intake fans or air filters to oxygenate and purify the colony's internal atmosphere. I don't have enough power for anything more than an intake fan. Alright, let's see what happens if I build it. If I build one here, let's see what happens to these bars. Will they change? Okay, low food. Their food supplies are running low. So despite the fact that we did all those upgrades, we still have a huge issue with food. Okay, things are getting intense now. We have an air quality alert. Yes, I know. I just tried to fix it, but I did literally all I could. Alright. So the food variety is excellent, but there's just not enough food per colonist. So I definitely need to build... Let's see. I've got enough nanites to build a farm. The question is, what should I build? Food variety is excellent, so really I just need to find the food that's going to grow the best. And it looks like corn might be that crop. So let's see. This looks like a pretty good area right here. Alright, so we're going to build a corn farm here. And of course those are not going to grow, but that'll produce additional food when winter wears off. Yes, I know. Air quality alert. I would love to fix that problem. Unfortunately, I don't have the nanites for it. I also don't really have the power for it either. Which is surprising. But we can do more work once we have the nanites. Actually, speaking of having the nanites, let's have a look at the... This is the... Where is the nanite construction facility? Is it right here? Yeah, the nanite processor can be upgraded. Let's do that now. So let's see how that changes the rate. Alright, so the upgrade's about 50% done. Okay, the rate has definitely changed. I can tell that it's cranking out nanites faster. But then again, I've got the game a bit more sped up now too. Alright, so winter's almost over, so we're going to see food climbing again as crops begin to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that farm. I'm also going to... I already upgraded that farm to the maximum possible extent. So did I with that one. Is that a rice farm? Alright, so same thing happened there. I think when I built that, that was supposed to be something other than rice. Or I might be mistaken, but... Okay, so now we're starting to get a lot more food in. Yeah, it's saying dangerously low, but we're starting to produce food. So I think we should be okay now. Maybe? Perhaps? I hope. Alright, so this is starting to get interesting. Let's see, we need some additional water as well. Very important. Let's see, the water pump can probably just be upgraded to fix that problem. So they're going to take care of that right now. And then we'll see how much that has an effect. There we go. Okay. It's quite positive. Now we just need to wait on more nanites. Frankly, Hang on. I do need to save up some nanites and build an air filter, because I have an air quality problem over here. Where's my first air filter? I feel like it's over here. Oxygen regulator module. How is that different from an air filter? Alright, well maybe I'll just build another intake fan and see if that helps. And we'll upgrade this fan. Heck, we'll upgrade this one too. As soon as I have the nanites for it. Should be there soon-ish. Now let's pull up the overlays. Alright, here's the air overlay. So the air quality does seem to be improving over here. Let's see how this changes. Alright, air quality is improving. But barely. Why is air quality so crappy over here, but it's fine over here? I'm not... They did say that air intakes should be built near geothermal, so maybe I need to build a few more over here. Which is fine, I'll build more, not a problem. Okay, now we're starting to see some more green over here. Just need 10 nanites. There we go. We'll build a second one. I'm surprised at how little of an effect. Okay. Those bars are getting better. Alright, yeah, the problem's gone. Alright, that's good. That makes me feel better. It was just, it seemed like it was having such a slow effect. But it is getting better now. Alright, so the air quality crisis is gone, but now we definitely need to resolve our food crisis, because that was absolutely bonkers. That was bananas, as they say. So let's see, what can I do food-wise to get myself into a better position? Now, I don't want inedibles. What food do I already have? Because I want to make sure I've got a good variety. Let's have a game at just 1x speed. I've got melons, I've got broccoli, I've got copper, corn. I've got all these things. I've also got Xenosage and Entari now. Not a lot of Zentari, but I do, or Entari, but I do have it. So I've got broccoli, corn, melons, pasta, rice, quinoa, wheat. I don't think I saw any barley, and I can definitely build barley. So here's... Oh, wait. Building not connected. Farm not connected to colony. Oh. What? No. I didn't order that to be built. Maybe I misclicked something without realizing it, but that can go away. Don't need that there. New mission available. Now that your colony has reached 100 colonists, it's time to initiate referendums. Your objective for this mission is to win your first referendum election. Keep your colonists happy. You will need at least 50% of your colonists, 50% of your inhabitants to be happy to win. Your first referendum will occur next year. That's so cool. So there's a political element to this. In order to maintain leadership. That I have never seen. I mean, even in, SimCity style games. Okay, winter is coming back. That was actually kind of fast. I was going to build more food. That kind of snuck up on me. Alright, well in that case we need to do a greenhouse. And we'll do a barley greenhouse to solve the issue. Actually, I probably should have just built a top-tier greenhouse, because I think... Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. Alright. Yeah. Winter snuck up quick. I guess I was just focused on finding the Xenosage and that. But I don't know. That was fast. I felt like it was spring, then all of a sudden it was winter again. It goes by a lot faster than you realize. I like, though, that the seasons change as much as they do because it keeps you on your toes. You're constantly doing different things depending on what the game needs in the moment. So you're never... I feel like you never... Wow, I don't know what word just started coming out of my mouth, but it was not what I wanted to say. You're never fixed on one routine, which is ideal in games like this. You don't want to feel like you're just settling into a pattern of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Alright, so I am losing food, but I think I'll be okay, because as long as that doesn't hit 0, I should be alright. Now, I can do rationing in order to solve this problem. That did appear to... Yep, that did solve it. Colonists won't like it. Rationing probably affects happiness. Building breakdown. Mine broke down due to a lightning strike. Oh, cool. So this... Alright, let's repair it. So lightning strikes actually do damage. Oh, I am liking this game more and more. I'm not kidding. When I started recording this mini-series, I had played it very little, but I found it so fascinating. But, you know, you always need to really break yourself into a game before you really decide if you're going to like it or not. Especially, you know, I tend to be somewhat picky. And this is, I'm liking it more and more the more I play it. It's very impressive, especially for it being an early stage development game. This is something that you should all be excited about. I know a lot of people on my channel are fans of this stuff. A referendum year has begun. Citizens will cast their ballots at the end of the winter season. You will receive polling updates at the start of each season until voting completes at the end of the year. You must maintain a majority to keep your governorship. Okie doke. We're at 72% happiness. I think I'll be okay. But I could build these buildings to make people happy too. Alright, so we have 108 out of 140, so we're fine on capacity. Alright, now I think I can go ahead and turn off rationing as a sneaky way of making everyone a little happier. Alright, so crime is a thing. Commuting is a thing. Traffic patterns. Wow. Just so much detail to this game. It's so impressive. I think what I might do for the next episode, which I believe will be the 4th, if I'm not completely having too much fun and losing track of how many episodes I've recorded, I think what I'm going to do is just spend some time looking at all the details of the interface. So anyone who's interested in seeing what all these different buttons are, I might just kind of pause the game and go through everything and see what there is that's already in the game before we wrap up and finish this. Or I might do that in episode 5 and spend more time doing the missions, because we do have this referendum coming up, and I don't want to miss that. Oh, hey, there's birds. Hey, didn't see that. I can't raise the camera higher than this. If you're curious what the sky looks like, I can't do it. This is it, but... Alright, export 200 broccoli. Have I not set that up yet? I thought I did. Oh, no, I didn't, because I don't have enough broccoli yet. Hang on, how am I doing on broccoli? Got more than enough broccoli. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's fulfill that mission. Open trade UI, export 200 broccoli, bring me some soda. Bring it to me. That is awesome. Alright, and we need to make 100 mine mold, so we might have the ingredients now to make the mine mold as well. So let's see... Seasonal referendum projections place you at 74% of the vote. You need a majority to continue governing. The negative sentiments include, this colony doesn't take law and order seriously. It's too crowded here. Water levels are too low. Okay, well, if water levels are low, I feel like that's probably one of the most important things I should go ahead and jump on. So, let's do another water pump. We just need to make sure we build it where it's going to be the most effective. So, let's look at a water overlay. 90% at this location. Yep, that's actually a perfect spot for one. So, Tier 2 water pump. Boom. That should solve the problem nicely. Let's see what happens when that is finished with construction. This will make people a lot happier, I imagine. Okay, so water levels just got a lot better as a result of that. Oh, wait, maybe not. But we do... Let's see. We have this barley situation. Maybe I need to go ahead and build a barley farm, though. See, yeah, you can see the color of the tiles when you're building it this way, but you can't see the percentages. I guess maybe this might be a better way to do it, though, because it's showing me the total amounts based on, you know, the different the different plots and where they'll land. Because, I mean, this structure is taking up 1 square, but as you've seen, the farms actually take up these squares around the central structure. So the number you're seeing on the screen there is based on where those plots will end up being. And actually, just if I look at that square right there, it's actually a low productivity square, but it's high relative to some of the other brighter ones right next to it, because the brighter ones are going to be where the food is. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the barley farm there. A little farming area right here. And actually, on that note, with that being constructed, looks like the broccoli export is underway. I will go ahead and wrap this episode here. If you're watching this around early September of 2016, which is when this mini-series is airing, you'll want to check out avencolony.com for more information on the public beta starting on September 7th. Check out the additional information in the description below, and if you have any questions or additional tidbits about Aven Colony to contribute, feel free to leave a comment. And of course, if you enjoyed being here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching. Comments are always welcome, and I'll see you in a bit.